Alright, hello ladies. So, I wasn't planning on posting this video. And some people may think that I shouldn't have posted it, because it is very personal and somewhat private. But Luke and I have talked about it, and we've talked about the reason why I started YouTube, which, if this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, the reason that I'm starting YouTube is to help other people that have gone through a similar situation than I have, which is infertility and having problems getting pregnant. Bit of a backstory: it took my husband and I 3 years to get pregnant. We ended up having to do 9 rounds of Clomid in order to help me ovulate, because I have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, and so I don't ovulate on my own, and so we needed help. So so it took us 3 years, and our daughter Amelia just turned 1, and we decided that we wanted to start trying for number 2. We don't know how long it's going to take. We're hoping not 3 years. That was very mentally, physically, emotionally draining. And so yes, we decided we wanted to start trying again. And so what you're going to see in this video is a bunch of little clips that I filmed throughout my last cycle that I just did. It unfortunately didn't have the outcome that we were hoping for, which is why I wasn't going to post it. But I am going to post it because whenever I was having trouble getting pregnant, it was YouTube that I turned to, and other women on YouTube who were having trouble getting pregnant or couldn't keep pregnancies, or just general pregnancy issues all around. They were the ones that I turned to, and they were the ones that kept me going and kept me being positive until I did get pregnant. And so I know that there are hundreds and thousands of other women out there who are going through something similar like me. And so if I can relate to one of those people, if I can help one of those girls, if I can help you at all, I want to put that out there, and I want to help. And so I'm going to post this, and then I will post one update every month, even if it's not what we're hoping for. Hopefully one of the ones that you see soon will be good, and will be positive, and we will be pregnant. But until then, I will post each month a combination of videos that I've taken throughout the cycle, and we'll just kind of go from there. So I'm just going to show you some of the clips that I took throughout my last cycle, and I'll end it with how things ended. So thanks for watching, and enjoy. Hey guys, so I wasn't sure I was going to film any of this so soon. Today is April, oh my god, 16th or 17th? I can't really remember what day it is. April 16th or 17th. And so I took the 10 days of Prometrium, and then I got my period actually before I even stopped the Prometrium. I think I got it on like day 8. So I started taking, I got my period, full-blown period, and then I started taking the Clomid days 3 to 7. So then today is day 17 of my cycle, and I usually take ovulation predictor kits, and it's very hard with PCOS because your hormones are so out of whack that the temperatures they go up and down, up and down, up and down. So it's really hard to try and actually predict a pattern whenever you're temping, but it did help last time, so I thought I'll give that a try. And it's totally out of whack this month. But so I started taking ovulation predictor kits to try and match things up. So then they've all been negative. Sometimes I'll get like this close positive because my body will gear up to ovulate, and then it doesn't. And that's what I'm used to all the time. So then this morning I get a very, very, very positive ovulation test, which means that my LH surge is coming on, which means that I'm about to ovulate, which is absolutely insane. So our fingers are crossed that in 2 weeks we could possibly have a positive pregnancy test. Our fingers are crossed. I have no idea. This is our first month back trying, so we'll see. I have no idea. I will let you guys know, but I felt like I needed to sit down and talk this through, because if it does happen, I want to have like a background story on how it happened and what's been going on. So anyways, that's the background. Positive ovulation test today, which is super exciting. So hopefully in 2 weeks, the 2 week wait, which is very, very hard. Hopefully in 2 weeks we could possibly have a positive pregnancy test. And if not, that's okay. At least I know that I ovulated and the Clomid works. And so we would just go on with the next cycle. And if it does, holy crap. But anyways, that's it for now. That's the background. Hopefully I have some good news next time I see you. Hey guys. Okay, so Amelia's sleeping. So that's why I'm being a little more quiet. So today is, what is today? April 27th. So I believe that I'm about like 8 days past ovulation, so it's still super early to test. But if you need to know anything about me, it's that I am a pee on a stick addict. I can't help but constantly want to test. And by accident, I bought the digital pregnancy test, which I don't like, because it's one thing to not be able to see that second line. It's another to have no flashing across the screen. And so I would only ever use a digital pregnancy test to confirm a yes. And so I don't want to use those. So I went and got the first response, the line ones. And now I know that this is not first morning urine. But I haven't peed since I woke up this morning. It's been like a 7-hour hold, so I think that's just as good. So I'm going to dip this. I'm not going to show you. How long do you dip it for? Crap. I can't ever remember if it's 5 seconds if you pee on it and then 20 seconds to dip it. 1 second. No, 5 seconds for both. So I'm not expecting it to be positive. If it is, awesome. If not, I'm not gonna get my hopes up. However, it was 9 days past ovulation that, sorry, I'm just putting the cap back on. 9 days past ovulation when I got the line with Amelia. And so, never hurts to try. So I'm gonna leave that, go and put the rest of my groceries away, and then we'll come back and check it. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna come in and check. It's looking like a no. Unfortunately with the new first response test, they've changed the antibody strips where like the HCG would attach to. And so unfortunately it's visible to the naked eye now. And so you can always see that line usually, which I'm sure some ladies would mistaken as like a positive test sign. But it's most likely like an evap line or the antibody strip. But like I said, totally okay. I'm only 8 days past ovulation, so still super early to test. So today's Monday, 8 days, so I'll try again on Wednesday when I'm 10 days past ovulation. And I also have a doctor's appointment that day with my OB. And so yeah, and I had blood work done today for my progesterone to see what the levels were for that, just to make sure that I definitely did have a good ovulation. So I should have the results back from that on Wednesday. So that'll be my next update. But for now, looking like a no, but that was a very, very early test. So just satisfying my addiction. All right. Good morning, guys. So not a morning person. Okay, so it's Wednesday morning. It's like 6:30. I figure I should do this before I go and get Amelia. So I was up at 4:30 this morning. I thought I was gonna burst, and so I peed at 4:30 this morning and kept it. So I'm 10 days past ovulation today, so it's still somewhat early to be testing, but I thought I'd give it a try. So it could still come up negative, a false negative, but we'll see. Last night, actually, when I went to the bathroom last night before bed, I actually had some red streaks on the toilet paper, which could mean one of two things. Either my cycle is starting back up, which I wouldn't think it would be this early, or it could be implantation bleeding. And if that's the case, I don't think there's enough HCG to make the test go positive until like 24 or 48 hours after implantation. So I don't know, we'll just give it a shot. So okay, so I'll come back in like, what is it, 5 minutes? 3 minutes. I'll come back in 3 minutes. Okay. So still looking like a no. Trying not to get too how would let down is the word, because like I said, if implantation was yesterday, it's gonna be a couple days before I can actually see anything. So I'll try again in a couple days, and then we'll go from there. You're not out until the witch shows her ugly face, right? And I do have my doctor's appointment today, so we'll see what he says. So we'll go from there. But yeah, so I'll see you guys at my next update. Hey guys. Well, there we go. So we just got home. We were out for the morning, and I had my doctor's appointment, like I told you guys, from this morning. And it wasn't like a big appointment or anything, but it was kind of like a checkup. He's very, very big into like charting and taking your the basal body temperature in the morning, and that's actually how he helped my mom get pregnant with me. So he wanted to take a look at my chart, and unfortunately with PCOS, your temperatures are all over the place, but you should still be able to see like the drop in body temperature and then the shoot up in temperature whenever you ovulate. So he's looking kind of for that pattern. And then if you are pregnant, your temperatures will stay up above average, and then if not, it'll kind of gradually come back down whenever it's coming time for your menstrual cycle to start again. And so he just wanted to take a look at my chart, and he said that it does look promising, that I did for sure ovulate, which is awesome. And so my temperatures are still up in the average range. He wants to come and see me, or no, he wants me to come and see him next week, again next Wednesday. So because by then we should know for sure if I am or not, and if not, then he'll prescribe me kind of the next round of things, and if I am, then awesome, and we'll just kind of go from there. But so he wants to see me again. So yeah, so that's all kind of to report today. I'm definitely feeling a lot of symptoms. However, symptoms of like PMS and symptoms of being pregnant are very, very similar. But I am definitely feeling very similar to how I felt with Amelia whenever I got pregnant with her. So I'm extremely tired. My chest doesn't necessarily hurt. I don't know if it's because I'm still nursing, and so I don't know if it's I'm just kind of used to them being tender, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I'm very, very crampy. I have a lot of twinges in like my uterus area, and I'm peeing quite frequently. So, but then again, it could just be signs of my menstrual cycle coming, or it could be signs that I'm pregnant, or it could just be my mind messing with me, which happens a lot. You can really trick your mind to actually think that you're pregnant and start showing these signs. So yeah, so I don't have any tests left, and so, which is a good thing, or else I'd probably be testing constantly. And so I'll try and pick up another test so I can test on Friday, because by then there should be something if I am. So we'll see, but that'll be my next update. So fingers crossed. Okay, and so I didn't film anything after my doctor's visit, or after the clip that you just saw of me after I went to the doctor's, because the next day, when I woke up that morning, my temperature just plummeted, and so my temperature chart, it dropped significantly lower than my baseline, and now I didn't have the heat on that night, and so I was trying to tell myself that maybe my temperature had dropped because I was cold. But in the back of my mind, I had a feeling that my period was starting back up again. And then just a few hours later, it started, and so I got my period super early, which makes me wonder if I actually ovulated a lot earlier than what I thought I did based on my ovulation prediction kits. And so I didn't film any of that whenever it happened, because I was like, well, obviously I'm not pregnant, I'm not going to film anymore, I'm not going to post it. But I have decided to post that cycle, and so I just want to kind of finish things up for you guys. So I ended up with my period. I called my doctor, my OB, and he sent in a prescription for more Clomid, because we were just going to kind of do one round at a time. And so then on day 3, I started taking the 150 milligrams of Clomid again, and that's where we are right now. So yeah, and so everything from there on out, you will see in the next video, and hopefully it will be a much more positive outcome. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video today, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions at all, leave them in the comment section below. I'm going to, in the description below, post the link for my video on polycystic ovarian syndrome and infertility, as well as information about the infertility awareness video that I am doing coming up in just a couple weeks, which I'm looking for submissions from you guys to help me with. So I'll link that down below. And so yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, if this is your first video, first of all, welcome. We do daily vlogs Monday to Sunday, my family, and I do formal Friday videos every Friday. And this is kind of just one that I'm throwing in there. So if you haven't subscribed and you want to follow us, press that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.